And the batter will be the shortstop. Swing, high fly ball to center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that's the end of the inning. To the bottom of the first we go. Digging in for the lookouts, Justice Thompson. Ground ball to short. Picks it up. One down.
He's out.
One out and two on. The shortstop, the next to hit. First pitch, swings and misses.
0-1's the count.
Here we go, need you right here.
Nope. 1-1.
Slap the other way, foul ball. And 1-2.
2-2 the count.
Still just one out here in the inning. Fly ball to center. Thompson. And there's two down. Here's the shortstop at the plate.
Touch up, drop him in for us.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. That curveball had no business getting a strike. The hitter was ready to crush it, but it never quite got to where it should have. Pitcher knows this one swung on, hit very well, way back there. Snags it on the warning track. Runner tags at second. Actually, no tag on a ball to the warning track. They hold with two away.
All right,
that is
so
surprising.
here we go. We're 0 for
Nobody
3
on
so
and two
far.
outs.
Start of
The
the new
shortstop
season.
now at the plate. 0
Come
for 3.
come
He's
on.
blown out 3 times. Back up the
Come on,
mid.
get there.
Gets the pitcher. Safe at first.
Let's
and
go.
now we'll check on the right-hander on the
Finally.
mound. Stepping to the plate for Birmingham, Tim Elko. Runner on the move.
1-1.
In the dirt.
Oh yeah, I'm out. Oh my
He's
god.
Safe at second. Not even
How
close.
am I not out there?
And now a man in scoring position.
I thought I was gonna be out because I left so late. Right, they're not watching the bag.
Wallace checks the runner. Out.
Oh,
They got
come
the
on.
runner, and
I was safe.
that 7th inning stretch is brought
All right.
to you by Bonobo
We're winning,
Yoga.
not
Yoga
because
with
of
the
me though.
aches. Embrace your
I've been
wild
like
side.
no help. Let's go first person.
On the ground to short. Collects it. Not
Yeah.
in time. And
I'm
it built
taking-
not to start
I'm
the
going
inning.
back to
On that one, if he gets
third
the throw
person.
off to first just a little quick,
We're not
they
winning because of
probably
me,
get the
though.
out. Tough break.
Yeah, let's simulate
Not
in the
much
game.
to speak about, but always good to get a team win.
One single. 250 batting average. That's pretty good. I mean,
Coming up
Can't
to the
hit 'em
dish
all.
for
Let's
Birmingham,
go.
number 9.
Here now, here we go.
game 2, we get a win. Week 1, or game 1.
Next pitch
Yes.
popped foul.
Yeah,
This
game
one
1.
off to the right, and it'll get out of play. Runner at first, one away. Out in front
Oh my
and foul to the left side.
I'm out in front or else I'm dead late. He's probably gonna go off speed here. He just went
Now
off
here's the
speed.
0-2.
Probably heater.
Get out.
Swings and flares it. And
Holy.
that falls for a base hit. Into third now, so runners at the corners and one out.
I thought I was gonna be out there.
Not a rocket off the bat, but doesn't always have to be to get a hit. Not the hardest line drive you'll ever see, but a hit is a hit. Checks on the runner, dives back in
I'm safe.
safely.
I'm safe. Alright, let's be a little bit more aggressive with my... Oh, that's way too aggressive.
Right guy, right.
Another throw over. Back in that time as well.
Holy, buddy.
Runners
You
are
really
at
wanna
the
get me out
corners,
here.
one away. Runner on the go. On the ground, Collier. That's the second out.
Alright, we're safe in there. One run
Wilfred
in.
Barris
Good
digs
base
in
running.
now.
Alright, I do not want to get thrown out here.
And the 1-1. Runner takes off for third. In the dirt.
Alright, we
Throw
get
to
there.
third, safe by plenty. So a wild pitch lets the runner move up.
Alright, all we need is a hit into the outfield or a grounder.
2-1 now. On the ground to the left. Play made. That ends the inning.
Yeah, I don't know
Hey, Vic.
why it made me go. Ah.
One out. Runner at second
Whatever.
base. And
Alright, we got a
the batter will be the
400 batting
shortstop.
average.
1 for 1 with a single
Batting
so far.
400. Not bad.
Not
Oh my
close with
gosh,
that
why
one,
am I
but still
reaching for
chased.
that?
That's a strike.
That's a
Great
terrible
pitch to
pitch.
get a swing like that.
To reach on, alright. He's got 2 fastballs. And.
Ripped into the outfield.
Oh, that's gotta be a bomb.
And a
Yeah, I'm
base
going
hit.
to.
Coming around
Might be able to
third.
make it 3.
Comes across to score.
What a bomb. Let's
He's
go.
already 2 for 2 with a single
Exit
and a
velo,
double,
perfect.
and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle.
Hey, keep it going right here.
Here's the
Keep it
0-2
going.
pitch. This to third. And it gets by. Headed for the plate. Hung up in a rundown between third and home.
What am I doing?
And they put the tag on him for the out.
I literally. Oh my gosh. Why is it button move?
So
Why
2
is it
on and 2
button?
out. Sal Stewart
I tried
will
to
hit
go
next.
down the slide.
Grounds this one to short. Bang, bang, play, and the inning is over.
Come
On
on,
to the
man.
next inning, digging in for the
I should have been
Barons, the
home there.
shortstop, number 9.
Alright. Batting 500. What a good batting average. Oh
Fly
yeah,
ball
that's
down
ripped.
The line. Burleson
Down the line,
on
that's
the way
out.
over.
That's
and it's
out.
caught for the out.
Alright, we
Runner
can't
at
hit them
first.
all.
Here's the shortstop at the plate.
4, 2, 9. Alright, let's hit one.
Swings
Oh
and
my
misses.
gosh.
And it's 0-1.
I was so behind
that
on that.
curveball had no
That's
business
terrible.
getting a strike. The hitter was ready to crush it, but it never quite got to where it should have.
Alright.
Pitcher knows he dodged
What a pitch.
bullet there. Now a fly
And
ball to
drop,
right
drop,
center.
drop, 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 drop.
And that's the third out.
Come on. Alright, we are probably gonna get this win unless they hit
He
like.
was a difference maker for them in this
2
one.
bombs.
They took the loss.
Wait, we took an L there? Did we take an L? Did we lose? Oh my. In the final inning, they scored 3 runs. That's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible.
And the batter will be the shortstop.
Guy, no one better there.
Alright, here we go. Holy, pitch the ball, buddy.
Ball, that's
That's
it.
smart
Alright.
pitching against a hitter who uses the whole field. If he can't extend his arms, it's hard for him to hit the other way. In the air to left
Oh,
center.
that's terrible.
Going back pretty
Terrible.
deep.
Terrible.
Hauls it in to the
Terrible.
right.
Terrible hit. Terrible hit.
Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is
Alright,
valuable
gotta go
to
2.
any
Gotta go
organization.
2. Go
Hit on
2,
the
go
ground,
2.
might be 2. To second, that's 1.
You're out.
Over to first,
Be
safe.
safe.
Come on.
Welcome back
I
to
did not
Chattanooga,
expect him to
top
be
of the
that
4th inning.
slow of a grounder. Alright, we're down by
Food recommendation here in
3.
Chattanooga. I polished off an order of fried pickles from the concession stand before first pitch, and I might need somebody to run up another to the press box for me. So good. He's done well so far, but we'll see what adjustments the heart of the order make for him the second time around. Strike 2.
Come
Down
on.
0-2, and now you have to shorten up
Alright,
and
we gotta
just
hit
find a way
one.
to
We
put
gotta
it
hit
in
one.
play. Maybe gonna have to fight 1 or 2 off. This one in the
Golly.
air, center field.
Terrible.
Thompson under it. And there's one away.
You know, if you wouldn't have caught that, I
Man
probably
on
would
at
have made
first,
too.
stepping to the plate for Birmingham.
Alright, batting
number
300.
Here we go. No one better.
9. Sharp grounder, that's
Let's go.
through for a base knock. And that is going to bring the tying
Let's go.
run to the plate. That at bat was over in the blink of an eye. Topped
Alright,
that
so
one a bit, but still made some
we're gonna
really
need
loud
to
contact
take a
to pull
big
that one
lead.
through the infield for a knock. Meyer with a move to first, back in easily.
Alright. So if I take a big lead here. Oh yeah, he's not going back.
Here we go. No one better.
The 0-1 offering.
runner, he's gone.
Runner on the go. That's to third. Collier fires over to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
I had to take a big lead there because
One
if I
gone and
wouldn't,
runners at
I
second
probably
and
would have
third.
got double played
Wilfred
on.
Barris getting ready to hit.
Runner.
And now the runner breaks for third. Lays down a bunt.
Oh my gosh.
2 down.
What are we
Call your
doing,
run down
boys?
now. Applies the tag and they get 2.
Run! Third base guy.
Here's the shortstop
When they have the
at
ball
plate.
in the field,
1
I
for
mean,
3.
yeah, I probably shouldn't have ran there.
If they're gonna make
But
something
they were
happen,
messing around with the ball in the
now
field,
is time.
trying to get me
They
out on
need
the
to
pickle.
cut this
Alright,
margin
it's a
before the
force
closer
out.
comes in.
That guy's got to go so I can get back to my
This
base.
one kicks away a little. He can't hang on.
0-1's the count.
The game isn't that smart. I mean, yeah, it was a terrible play from me to run around in the infield.
The pitch. Swing
Oh
and a
my
miss.
gosh. I thought that was gonna.
Leading off
Thought that was
first
gonna
with
stay
2
up
away.
here.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Little early there. Little early. Alright, gotta battle. Gotta battle. Gotta get on.
Gets a piece,
Alright,
stays
what a
alive.
battle. What a battle. What a battle. I've swung on 3 balls that were outside of the zone, but what a battle. Will he throw another one outside the zone?
Swing
And that one's
rocket.
labeled.
Should be extra bases. Not
Let's
there
go.
in time, and it falls into
Get
the
home,
gap.
buddy.
Runner around third. Scores easily.
Let's go.
Well,
RBI.
that's a big swing of the bat.
We get an
driving in the
RBI
run with the
to keep our team
as
in the
soon as
game.
That one leapt off the bat. He had extra bases on his mind, and with the ball going to the opposite field, he had a great view of the play. Runner takes off for third in the dirt. Throw to
go.
third, and he's in there easy.
We get there. We just gotta get home.
The
We gotta get
Barons
home.
with the tying run at the dish. This one is labeled. Brings it in. They limit the
God.
damage here. Bottom
All right.
of the inning, stepping to the plate. for
Bottom of the
Chattanooga,
9th.
Ryan
We gotta make a
Rogowski.
play here.
This one's hammered
Oh.
to left center. Well struck. That's a base
Let's go, let's
hit.
go. I'm your cutoff. I'm your cutoff. I'm your cutoff.
It's a leadoff double. The winning run is at second base.
Alright. Winning run at second. It's kind of
Couldn't
bad.
have timed it up any better than that. That
Extra
one was away,
innings
but he
rule,
still
alright.
managed
We're
to
2
rip it
for
to
4 on the
pole
day.
side somehow. That
We
tells
gotta
me he's
get
got
on
some
base, or then
really
we gotta
strong
drive this
wrists.
guy in.
One swing,
Here we go.
and they
Touch
could
that for us.
end this ball game. The shortstop
Oh, yeah.
stands in now.
I
Looks
like
at
that.
one inside.
I like that. Gotta get on base here.
He hits a fly to center,
Alright, that's gonna
and
advance.
there's one down.
No. That would have advanced him
The
if
way
he would
he's
have
swinging
won.
the bat in this one, that pitcher is lucky he didn't send that
Dang
one
it.
to the next county. That was a hanger for sure.
Alright, we gotta make this play.
Moving on to the bottom of the 10th. Coming up to the dish for Chattanooga, Sal Stewart. Out to short. Throw to first. Out! What a play! They get the out, but it was pretty close. We're in extras here. Coming up to the dish for Birmingham, the shortstop, number 9. That misses the zone. 1-0. This one is labeled. That one's back there. It's off the wall. In comes the run from second. And they've got the lead in extra innings. And that's just how he wanted to do it here in extras. The double brings home the run from second, and now the batter's in scoring position, and he has a chance to add on.
Runner.
Ball four. Victory.
Hung up in a rundown now. Pitcher catches a break after walking him. That caught stealing hands some momentum back to the defense. Number 9 was outstanding in this one, helping them get the win.
Alright, we have a great game right there. Driving in the RBI. Let's go 10th. I think it was, no, 13th. Alright, let's look at this play. Alright. We get a good label on that ball. And that thing is flying, alright? What a stance, by the way. Absolutely. What a play. We get a label. It hits off the wall. This guy comes in to score. I probably could have went 3. No. But yeah. Big play to keep the game in our favor. And to win us that baseball game. Beautiful play. Alright. What's up to the 2 viewers watching, or that we're watching? What's up? We're getting into the game, to another game right here. And, yeah. If anybody watching would like to subscribe,
Making his AA home debut today. This crowd is ready
very
to see the
appreciated.
young
You don't have
prospect
to,
put
though,
on a
if you don't
show.
want to. But yeah.
It's the Knoxville Smokies and the Birmingham Barons. Festivities are
Alright,
wrapping
we're 2-1.
The home opener is
I'm looking to have us only have
coming up
10
to the
left.
dish for Birmingham, number 9.
But that's going to be hard to do. Batting .429.
Looper
That's a hit.
Ball. Lead runner turns
What a
at
hit.
second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Beautiful. Beautiful play. Nice hit there. Gets us on base.
So digging in, Tim Elko. Sanders picks over, and they got the runner.
What? I swear I got back in time, but
The
whatever.
designated hitter digs in now. 1
All
for
right.
1 with a single so far.
Batting .467. 1 for 1 for a single. Got out on the bases last time.
That one smashed
Oh
to
my
left
gosh.
field. Fair ball.
That's
Around second,
that's
on
two.
the way to third.
That guy might score. No,
Coming
he's
to the
not.
plate. Relay throw.
No shot. He's trying to.
And he's out.
On the tag, he's out.
Woohoo! Alright, some
1 out and a runner at second. Digging
sketchy
in
base
for the
running there,
Barons,
but-
Tim Elko.
here we go.
Come on, big dog, we need you.
Runner takes off for third. In the dirt.
No,
And safe. That's a stolen base. Not close.
Let's go.
So on the wild pitch, the tying run goes
Alright,
down
Tim
to
Elko.
third.
Let's go, buddy. Let's go. Hit me one that I can run on.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Oliva. 2 away now.
I might have to try to steal
And
home.
now the center fielder, Jonah Cox. Grounder, it's off the pitcher. Still able to get it there
Holy,
in time.
you're
And they
slower
come
than
away with an
Bond.
out after
And
a tricky
you're slow.
1 away
Alright.
and a runner at first.
Hey, what's up to
The
my one
designated
viewer?
hitter now at the plate.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in to the stream. If you want to subscribe, really
On the
appreciate
ground
it.
to the left. There's one,
He's out.
and it's a double play.
Oh,
to
come
end.
on, I'm safe. I gotta be safe there.
The designated hitter getting ready to hit.
Alright, here we go. 2 for 3 on the day. Looking to hit a ball that can bring this runner in. Why don't I just hit a homer?
And misses
Yeah, I'm
inside.
not gonna get that pitch. Hey, what's up, guys?
One out with a runner at second.
It's up to the one viewer watching. If you want to subscribe, it really helps. You don't have to, though. Bang!
Now a
Nope.
fly ball to
Terrible
right center.
pitch.
Stevens
Drop.
sizes this
No,
one.
that ain't dropping.
Pulls it down. 2 gone now.
God. Alright, that hurt our batting average, but whatever. We're gonna lose this game.
Always nice to see a player at this level coming to the plate with a plan.
Come on. I go 2 for 4 on the day with, you know, good hits,
The pitcher,
double,
number
single.
9, with another opportunity.
Alright, we gotta pitch. I'm pitching.
Coming to the dish for Knoxville.
My
Christian
goal
Oliva.
here is 6 strikeouts. Let's start that as my goal.
And
Oh,
we
yeah.
are
Beautiful.
underway. Upstairs.
1-1.
It's a pop-up. And that's a foul ball.
Alright,
Wines, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That one in the
let's
dirt.
go.
In time. 1 away on the strikeout.
We get him on that pitch.
Next up for the Smokies, Andy Garriola. 2 hits in 5 at-bats last night.
Hey!
Let's go.
1 out and the base is empty. Tap dance is
1-1.
out of the way of that one.
Gotta lock in.
Ball.
I thought he was gonna
2
go.
balls, 1 strike. Hey!
Yep. We get him there. Let's send him something in the dirt. I'm gonna put it right here.
He goes down looking.
Goes down looking, and we have 2 strikeouts on
At
the
the
day.
plate, Reese McGuire.
Ball inside.
Oh, come on. Come on, ump.
There's a strike.
Oh,
Just took
poor
too long
pitch.
to recognize that
Got a
one was
ball,
going
one
to land
strike.
in the zone. Great work with that big bender.
2-1.
Alright.
2 outs, base is empty.
Gotta give him something.
That one
3
misses.
balls, 1
Now
strike.
3-1.
Gotta put it in the zone.
And we see the least exciting of the 3
Come
true outcomes
on.
this time as he draws the walk.
Alright.
Now the left
Gotta
fielder,
put it in the
Sean
zone.
Bouchard.
Yep.
3 hits last night, a big factor
0-1.
in getting that win. Breaking ball in there for a
Alright.
strike. Cuts on it and misses.
Alright, we
That's a
go
strikeout.
low with a
Good hit.
fastball. We get 3 strikeouts in 1
And
inning.
now, the
sitting
designated
pretty
hitter,
good.
number 9. Runners at the corners,
Alright.
nobody out. Defense
Runners
will
at the
need
corners,
to be
nobody
sharp
out,
to
batting
keep them from crossing
440.
the plate.
4. And
Swing and a
Yeah,
miss.
why
Nice
am I
changeup.
swinging at that?
Out
I
on the
do not
mound, he
know.
knows he needs a strikeout or a double
Alright,
play
here we
ball
go.
to give him a chance to escape this jam. And very quickly, it's
What am I-
0-2 to the DH.
Alright.
Couple of ways the
Here we
pitcher
go.
can
We
succeed
gotta
here.
get something
He can either
here.
get the strikeout or induce a double play.
gotta go on
Lifted
that
in
one.
the air to right center.
We left that in the air, but the
There to
runner
make the catch.
in third is
Runner
probably gonna
tags for
score. Yeah.
home.
He's gonna
Throw off line, runner scores.
We get an RBI out of that one.
1-0.
RBI,
Second inning
sack
set to
fly.
start. Here's the third baseman, number 9.
What a pitch.
Trying to bunt for a hit, and it goes just
No,
foul.
it's foul. It's foul.
Nope. That's inside.
Paint the inside of the plate. It doesn't work out.
So now
Oh
1-2.
my.
1 ball, 2 strike.
And there's a ball.
Out.
Alright, we try to send him high there. He doesn't bite.
Got the batter
And
swinging.
he bites on the
And
outside
quickly
ball.
one away
So
in
I
the second
struck
inning.
out every
So
single
up next,
out
Jonathan
so far.
Long. And this pitch a little bit
That
low.
should have been a
ball
bu-
one.
that should have been a
Long gets the start at first.
All right.
24 years old.
And
And he was
yeah.
a 6th round draft pick in 2023.
Long is probably going to hit me long.
That's a ball. 3 balls.
Put her
No
in the
strike.
zone.
That just missed.
Ball
Walked the
4.
batter on 4 pitches.
Okay.
Stepping to the plate now for Knoxville, Ed Howard. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter of making him come into the strike zone. That one finds the zone.
Wow.
That is strike 2. Smart to lay off that one. Most likely outcome would have been a double play ball. On the ground.
Okay.
And that's just foul.
That's on the ground.
It's ball 1. What a take with 2 strikes. Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2.
That's fine. That's perfectly fine.
That one
2
miss.
balls, 2 strikes.
I try to get him chasing. Put her down there.
We got a full count.
Runner at first, 1 away.
Just put her in the zone.
Goes down swinging
Let's go.
for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. I know that ended in a strikeout, but seeing a lot of pitches like that can be helpful for your teammates and for your own at-bats later. Nice effort. Felix Stevens,
Let's go.
the batter now.
I'm
with
just
strike
on
1.
one today.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Or they're just a very bad
No
hitting
balls, 2
team.
strikes.
Swing, high fly down the right field line. And
All
no
right.
one can get to it, a foul ball.
This is
Here
gonna
comes
be
the 0-2
strikeout
pitch.
ball.
Struck out looking for the backwards K. Back-to-back K. Top half, 3rd inning. Here's the center fielder, number 8.
Ball, that's it. Yeah.
Clearly,
Holy.
he's confident in his breaking ball in this one.
Yep.
In the air to center.
This is gonna have to happen at some point. He hits
And
off
there's
me,
one
but
down.
we get the out anyways.
And now it's going to be Christian Olivo. 0 for 1 so far. Fouled off left side.
Alright, now they're getting
That
things
fastball
kind
was
of
very
you know,
hittable, but the swing just a touch too early. Pitcher needs to adjust. A little out front there, swings through it.
0-2.
Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just
1
find a
ball,
way to put it in
2
play.
strikes.
Alright, here we
Maybe
go.
gonna have to fight
Shorten
1
up,
or 2 off.
put it in play. Yeah, let's not happen. You're
Got the
striking
hitter
out.
swinging for the strikeout. Picks up the
Holy
7th strikeout of the ball game.
7 strikeouts
Next up,
already
the
in the
designated
top of the
hitter,
3rd.
Andy Garriola. First at bat was a strikeout.
Hey.
Bang.
Slow bender drops in for a strike. That
Ball
one
one.
misses.
Oh, come on,
Now
swing.
1-2.
You know you
On
want to.
0-2, hitters are often expecting a curveball out of the zone. Nice job to anticipate and lay off.
All right.
Lifted in the air.
We got
right
7
field.
strikeouts
And that is
through
out
the top
number
of the
3.
3rd. Bottom of the 3rd.
1 down. The designated hitter.
Alright,
will
bottom
hit
of the
next.
3rd. I'm
Picked
up to
an
hit.
RBI the last time up. Still
Batting
their
4
only run of the
440.
game so far.
Bang.
Swings and lifts a high fly ball out to left.
Come on. Hit off the
If
wall.
one hops off the wall, might be trouble. And into second with 1 away. That's a
Yeah.
double.
Alright,
No
we get on
question,
base.
He came up
That's what
ready
matters.
To hit. Great swing. Not quite enough to leave the yard.
Tim
but you could
Elko.
tell it was going
The
to be
worst
extra bases
DH ever.
As soon as it got
Look at his
over
batting
head and
average.
left.
It's terrible.
The pitch, runner breaking for 3rd.
Oh, I'm probably
In the
out
dirt.
here.
Yeah, on
The
the tag,
throw
he's
out
out.
at 3rd.
Yep, I know
With
it.
attractive interest rates
Left
and
too
friendly
late.
staff, Mid-South Electronic Credit Union is the bank you can trust.
Oh,
As
yep.
for Spencer,
That's in there.
welcome back to
0-1
Birmingham, top of the 4th inning. He must have
Oh,
been
yeah,
sitting
you-
on
you're
something
done.
off speed. Strike.
You're
on the
done,
inside
buddy.
corner.
Oh yeah, that's 1, 2, 3.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 gone, leading
Too
off
good.
the 4th.
Too good today.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Sean Bouchard. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time.
0-1.
And a big swing and a
Oh,
miss. The Barons
Come on.
ahead by 5. Top half of the
Don't let me
4th.
do it to you. Bang.
Struck out swinging. 2
Dropped
quick
it in
outs
off
the
top
of the
shelf.
4th. Digging in for the Smokies.
9
number
strikeouts
9. Switch
in this
hitter
game.
batting righty against the lefty on the mound.
1-0.
You know, I was gonna aim for 9 strikeouts, but my goal was 7, and I've hit it. And we're doing okay.
And
Holy,
another
that's
ball.
a terrible pitch.
That curveball was
Let's
way
just put one in the
high.
zone.
He
That he
clearly
can hit.
didn't release it properly. Next offering is
Or
upstairs.
let's just
2 outs, bases
throw a
empty.
terrible pitch.
That's in there. That's strike 1. On 3-0, that's about as well as you can place a pitch. Anything too hittable, and
Okay.
it could leave the yard.
Now I'm gonna try my curve. It's probably gonna force a walk.
And that's
Yeah.
ball 4. That
Two-strike
2-0
walk,
can be
not
a
good,
real
but,
lift for
you know.
the offense. The runner gets to take a big secondary lead, so a well-placed
Hey,
ball
if
into
anybody
the
wants
outfield
to
has a better
subscribe right
chance
now,
of scoring a run. This one is
greatly
way
appreciated. Okay,
It's
so
a
they're gonna
run-off
probably
off the
score
wall,
off
should be
this.
extra bases.
Yeah.
Headed for the plate.
Yeah, he's
Relay,
scoring.
throw home. The tag in there, safe.
Oh.
It's 5-1.
Dang,
Tallies
if
a
he
run
wasn't
and
safe
earns the
there,
RBI.
I'd be great.
Great rip on that one to the pole side.
Count
Didn't
1-0.
get too far ahead of it, just kept a nice bat path through it for a
Ball,
line
that's out.
drive base knock into the outfield.
All right, let's
Might
get
be a
out of
chance
this
for them
inning.
to start working their way back into this thing.
Ball.
Pitch
Oh.
misses. 3 balls, no
3
strikes.
balls.
On 3-0, most minor leaguers are taking all the way. We'll see if he can find the zone. And there's a
Get out
hit.
of this inning,
Coming
get out
around
of this
third.
inning.
Now a long throw
Come
home.
on.
And he's out. Cut down.
Bang!
That ends the inning.
Let's go.
So 2 down. Next up for the Barons, number 9.
Batting 474. Can I get a hit?
Gets that fastball
Yeah,
by the
that's
swing
too high.
upstairs. Looks like he might be willing
Swing
to chase
upstairs,
up the ladder
that's too
even
high.
higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how
He dropped that in
adapts.
there.
Puts this
Come
one
on.
in the air down the line. Gets into the corner, but it's
If I can get a
foul.
handle on that, that's probably a homer.
Swings through it for the K.
Alright,
Nice job out there as he gets him.
strikeout
All
swinging.
set for the start of this inning. Now
Not
it's
that
the
bad.
right fielder, Felix Stevens. This one to right.
Alright, that's gonna be a pop. It's gonna be a pop
One
out.
up, one down.
That's
Coming to the
okay.
dish for Knoxville, number 8. Collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game.
Yep.
The Barons, up by 4. We're in the top of the 5th inning. He swings and fouls one off.
Alright, 9th in the order, and he's about to be down.
1 ball, 2
Nope.
He
strikes.
fell behind
Apparently not.
0-2, but after taking a pitch that far outside the zone, he might be thinking about
Bang!
getting back into this at-bat. The strikeout there.
We get it
2 gone.
done.
Christian Olivo, the next to hit.
Oh, yep.
Top of the zone for a
Beautiful.
called strike.
Beautiful
We'll see how
pitch.
well the field holds up with the way the rain is coming down. Drainage
Beautiful
is a
pitch.
problem with some playing surfaces in the minors, but
No
so
ball, 2
far,
strikes.
this field is still playable. Something that bears watching, though. Ball
1
one there.
ball, 2 strikes.
Almost hit him there. Not a good look.
And a curve
Oh,
misses
that's
outside. And after not getting the call on the outer half, he's just trying to get some clarification for where it missed. Just missing there.
Are we
Wow, he's
serious?
showing outstanding
You just want me to give it to
discipline with
him
2
right down the
strikes.
pipe,
Good plate
and
appearance
it's
there,
still
able to take the
out.
walk.
What are we doing?
Significant opportunity now with a good runner on first and 2 away. A big secondary lead can turn into a run with a ball in the gap.
Yep,
Base
ball
hit.
in the gap. The announcer
Gets
jinxed
second and
me.
heads for third.
Announcer
Here comes the
called it.
throw. And the throw's
And
offline.
the throw's
Safe at
in there
third.
good. We gotta throw that to first next time. Or I mean
So
second.
2 on and 2 out. Next up for the Smokies, Reese
Yep.
McGuire.
Bang. You're down.
1-1.
Backed off the
1-1.
plate that time. That'll
Alright, let's
back him
try
up
to
a bit.
finish this inning.
Off the
Nope,
mark
that's
there.
a ball.
Ball 2. Not getting
Yeah, I'm
over
definitely
aggressive
getting
in this
pulled after
moment.
this.
He's doing a nice job of shrinking the
Alright,
zone and
come on.
forcing the pitcher to come to where
we
he
go.
can hammer it. Got the batter
Bang!
swinging. Way out front for strike
We
3.
get him there.
So they strand. We're back, and they make a change
had
to
like
start the 6th. The new pitcher,
11
number 58.
strikeouts.
Pitched yesterday, returning to the bump in this one. Late
Alright.
swing, fouled it off.
So that ball was outside. Probably shouldn't have taken it, but it's alright.
Strike 2.
Okay.
0-2.
He throws me a change. I could have hammered that, but
Just
Nope.
off the outside
that's
part
out.
of the plate.
That's outside.
1 out and the base is empty.
We're good here. We gotta get contact though.
Swing and a miss. That's
Why am
a
I
K.
swinging on an inside
Blew the Express
fastball?
right by the bat for strike 3. The designated hitter, number 9, with
All
some
right.
good work on the mound.
We
in this
win
ball
5-1,
game, though the hitting was more
and
of a struggle.
The
Not a lot of
pitching,
positive
11
takeaways.
strikeouts. So yeah, good pitching day for me. kept the hit streak alive. Batting average went down, but we'll have that.
So 2 down. Coming up to the dish for Birmingham, number 9.
Alright. Oh, yeah.
Ah, nice strip. You got
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Stepping to the plate for Birmingham, Tim Elko.
it. Runner,
There
he's
goes the
going,
runner,
he's going.
and ball 4. 2 aboard.
Woohoo.
Wilfred Veras digs in now.
Alright, nobody on the bag.
Now here's the 0-2.
Runner, runner,
And the
runner.
runner takes
ball,
off for third.
2 strikes.
In the dirt. Throw safe.
Alright, we're safe there. We're safe. Two outs.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Runner on the go again. Set down looking for the backwards K. And that...
And if I could just have some
the
help
designated hitter,
throughout my
number
part
9.
of the order,
1 for 1 with a single so
it'd be really
far.
nice. But we're batting 455 right now.
Out in front and foul to the left side.
Oh, man, if we could have got a handle on that, that's going down the line.
0-1 now.
Oh, yep.
Dances
1
out of
ball,
the
1
way.
strike.
Power versus lefty.
Fly ball down the line. Stevens drifting towards this one. And that'll wrap this inning up.
Yeah, probably shouldn't have reached on that. But
It's the large lad Burgers' big inning. If 3 or more runs score in the bottom of the 6th, your ticket can be exchanged for a free absolute unit burger tomorrow at
on,
Large
come on.
Lad Burgers.
keep going.
Racing over to make the catch. The
I gotta
weather
stop trying to hit with
continues
power,
be an issue, and that's
because
something to keep an eye on.
whenever I
The
hit with
umpires will
power,
be conferring pretty
it don't work.
regularly with the grounds crew.
Alright,
They
let's
may
go,
be forced
let's
to put
go.
us in a delay if things don't improve. Slow roller to third. Off balance speed. There's one. Throw to first, but not in time.
Safe! We drive in 1 run.
The hustle
And
he
we get
showed
to the
on
bag.
that play just got them a run.
I mean,
If
it
he
might have
doesn't
been an error.
explode out of the batter's box, there's no way they avoid the double play. Skipper's got to love seeing that. In the dirt, he breaks for second.
Yeah, I'm
Throw
out.
to
I'm out by a
second.
mile.
That ends the inning.
I'm out by a mile. Come on.
2 away here, nobody on.
Enter
And now
the
right
game.
fielder, Felix Stevens.
Let's go. Holy, nobody's at our game.
Line drive to right.
Oh, please don't.
Oh, what a catch he
Let's
just
go.
made.
What a catch.
Sensational play for the 3rd out. This wasn't
We
his
get
best
another
game ever, but he-
win. Captivated by my single, which drove the guy in. Which is actually very good.
1 down. Sean Bouchard.
All right,
now
here we
at the
go.
plate.
Playing shortstop. Yeah, this is gonna be a basic throw to first.
Out to short.
And he's
2
out.
away.
Got him.
The shortstop will hit
Oh,
next.
boss
One
challenge?
run
I haven't
batted
had one of
yesterday,
these in a while.
And that was their only run of the game. And he's got really good wheels. One of those skills you
Let's
really
go, man.
can't teach.
Let's go. See your boss challenge.
Soft contact.
Wait,
in the
nothing.
air.
Oh
Look at
my
the slap
gosh.
here. To
Let's
first,
go, buddy.
And they get the out.
What are we doing? Hey,
End of 1, and we're
Thanks,
still
man.
scoreless. From yard waste to roadkill, there's no mess that Blank's Disposal Service can't help you with. Call today to help clean up the mess in your life. Top half of the 2nd from Birmingham.
oh yeah.
Ground ball to short. Tosses
Bang.
to first.
He's down.
It's there, 1 away. Base is empty, 1 away. And the batter will be the shortstop. Drove in their only run in last night's game. Swing and a miss. That one
Come on.
missed by a ton.
We can't be
These
swinging
hitters
at
are
that.
coming with
That's
an
my
aggressive
bad.
approach at the plate, swinging the
Can't
bat
be
early
swinging
in the
at that.
count. That can spark some offense, or it can put you in a lot of bad counts. Ripped into the outfield.
Beautiful.
Base hit.
Beautiful base hit. Not into the gap, but it got down, so.
He was all over over that one. That's a clean, efficient swing he showcased right there. Smooth action through the zone and a great
Dude,
follow.
Tim Elko cannot be your cleanup hitter.
We'll see if his speed
He never hits the ball.
on the move. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
I mean, he always gets walked.
So
but
digging in, Wilfred Veras. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Pickoff throw. Dives back in
No,
safely.
he's in there safe.
Hey, no one better, huh? Runner!
Swing, soft line drive. Bruhan. They get 1. Oh, caught up in a rundown. And they put the tag on. That's the 3rd out.
you know, it
inning.
probably wasn't the wisest thing to round
Nobody
third
out. First and second
and
here.
feel like I
The
was doing a
shortstop.
homer
The next to hit. 1
infield
for 2.
grounder, but you know, you live and you learn. I just gotta be better. Here we go. What a ball.
In the air, out towards
Let's
right
get an
center.
advance
Sizing
the
this
runner.
one up.
Nah, probably not.
And it's caught for the out.
Oh,
Came away empty
That
from an
makes me
AB where he
mad.
had a chance to do damage. Tough
you know,
break.
came up empty there.
1 down.
Makes me mad,
Andy
but,
Garriola
you know.
digs in now.
We live, we learn.
Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Top of the 7th. What a ball.
Grounds this one to short. Throw to first in
What a
time.
ball.
2 down.
1 note.
The shortstop getting ready to hit.
Okay,
1
it's
for 3.
3-0. If I don't hit here,
Curveball drops in for a strike.
okay,
Not
that's a
great
beautiful.
showing from their
That's a
offense so
nasty
far.
pitch.
One of these hitters
That's a
has
nasty
to find a
pitch.
way to spark something.
I did not
and
think it
get
was
them
gonna
some
drop in.
runs. Strike 2. Love the front door
I
slider.
knew that one
The
was
batter
going, but
often
I was
will
too
trick
early.
the hands to
Here we
not
go.
get beat by an inside fastball, and that draws the swing off plane. Nice pitching.
What is that
Goes
drop?
Down swinging for the strikeout. Swing went right
We're gonna
over
lose this
top of the
game.
curveball.
We're gonna lose this game.
You'll need better showings than this.
We go 1 for 4 in our last 2 games, or 2 for 8 in our last 2 games.
Digging in for the
From a hitting
Smokies,
standpoint.
Vidal Brujan.
All right, we can probably make the double play.
The 0-1. Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. Safe at first
Yeah.
as they can't make
We
the
can't
play.
We can't make the double
The
play
shortstop
because
now
I
at the
can't
plate.
make a good throw. All right, 2 outs. Nobody on. It's a good time to hit a homer.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Man, they figured me out. I cannot handle the curveballs.
In the air to center. The center fielder under it. That ends the inning.
All right, I'm all right with that. I mean,
If you're
I
looking
try to go
bring
for a
more
homer.
good vibrations into your
Try to
life,
swing for the
then call
fences, but-
Thad's Theremin Therapy. They've got just the right lack of touch to help you. Top half of
Yeah,
the
that's
second
a
for
terrible
Birmingham.
fielding play.
Nobody out with 1 out. The shortstop will hit next.
All right, we're hitting now. Oh, okay, we're down by 2. Gotta lock in.
Ripped into
What a
right center.
ball.
Should be extra
That's a
bases.
double. Maybe even a triple.
Round
I'm
first,
going
hustling
3.
for 2. Round second, going for 3rd. At 3rd now with 1 away. That's a triple.
Let's go. What a triple.
That one must have felt pure coming off the bat. That one
What
might as
a
well have been
triple.
placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. In the dirt.
Ball, 1 strike.
Gets back to 3rd here, as that could have been a disaster.
Now we just have to either watch this guy hit.
In the air, right field. It falls in. In to score from 3rd.
Bang!
It's an
Let's
RBI
go.
single, and they trail
Tim
by
Elko, you
1.
came up big. Thank you.
1 down. Here's the second baseman, Vidal Brujan. And here's the 0-2. Grounder to short. Gloves it. Whips it to first on the run. Nicely
Bang!
done.
On
for
the
out.
run. Beautiful
We're
throw.
at the bottom of the 6th.
Here we go.
Now the shortstop.
Bottom of the 6th. Gotta get another hit. Put me on base. What are these
1's the
curveballs?
count.
Give me a fastball.
Turned on, but that's fouled down the 3rd base line.
Give me another fastball. Gotta watch out for the curve.
Struck out
And
swinging. Leadoff batter retired.
yeah, I was
in
watching
the
for the
sixth.
curve. I focused
So
too
two
much on the
down.
curve
The
and
center fielder,
swung
the
at
next to
anything.
hit. Out to short. Row to first. Out. What a
All right,
play.
beautiful fielding
It-
play. As
We head to the bottom of the ninth. Now it's the shortstop, number 9.
last chance, get on
Strong
base.
start to the season, putting up some impressive slugging numbers so far.
Okay, sinker, slider, four-seam fastball.
Ball one.
That's smart pitching against a hitter who
Sinker,
uses
slider,
the
four-seam
field.
fastball.
If he
Here
can't
we
extend his
go.
arms, it's hard for him to hit the other way. Next one's fouled back.
Okay.
Ground ball to second base.
Come on,
Brujan
run it out, beat it out, beat it out.
in plenty of time to first.
All right. Let's enter the game,
2
see
outs
what
in the
happens
bottom
here.
of the ninth,
Yeah.
and it's a 2-run game.
This guy is not going to get on base. He struck out in that 2 flyouts. Unless he hits a bomb,
Here's the 1-2
this
offering.
game's over.
Line drive to left field.
Well, that's a bomb.
Dives, but it
And it
kicks off
gets
the
down.
glove.
Let's go.
And that is going to bring the tying run to
So,
the plate.
Okay.
He really showed
Let's
some
move up to
great
bat.
fight right there. They were down to their
Okay,
last
Jonathan
strike, and
Cox,
he still came
1
through with
for
a hit to
3
keep
with
them
a
alive.
single. Can he hit a double or better?
Hey, keep it going. Need you right now. Hey, looks like
That's a hit.
Hey, we're
The tying
alive.
run is aboard.
We're alive and well.
That
Here we
was a
go.
great 2-strike approach in that AB. Great job on the 0-2 count. Clearly recognized the pitch early out of the hand and gave it
Okay.
a strong, balanced cut. This
This
next
guy's hit a
at-bat is
single.
going to be critical.
Nick McClan. Okay, this guy's gonna hit a bomb. Hit a nuke.
Soft contact in the air,
No.
and that's the ball game.
All right, that's good.
Kind of an average performance.
Yeah, average performance. I know. Terrible last
Digging
game.
in for the Barons, number 9.
All right, let's play.
You'd have to think that a breakthrough
I'll probably
might be
play
coming
this
here.
as my last game of the stream, but I will be streaming tomorrow. So, subscribe and stay tuned for tomorrow.
Swings at the first pitch.
Cannot be swinging at
Late
those.
action on
Those are
that
terrible
slider.
pitches.
Took a sharp
Send
turn
it
at
to
the
number
last
1
second.
fan. Thanks. Come on,
The 0-1.
let me hit a bomb.
Late with the swing there. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. That
One
one
ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
Holy,
And
that
ball
is a
one.
terrible
Got ahead
pitch.
0-2, but that one wasn't close. Not much
Yeah, I'm
chance
gonna
the
bunt, I'm
batter's
gonna
gonna
bunt.
offer.
Yep.
Pitch misses there.
All right,
Ball 2.
pitch miss.
That's
Mitch-
smart pitching
blah,
against a hitter who
misses.
uses the whole field.
He's only throwing
If he
me
can't
one
extend
strike.
his arms,
I've
it's
just
hard
swung
for
at
him
2
to hit the other way.
of the balls.
Off the mark
Yep.
there. Full count now.
We're good, we're
Great
good.
job to see change
Yeah,
up out
he
of the
doesn't want
hand
me to
and
bunt.
lay off it.
He's afraid of me bunting.
And ball 4.
Inside,
2
ball.
aboard.
What a good eye.
And
What
now
a
the
way.
first baseman,
you know.
Tim Elko.
Let my eyes win the count.
Runner!
That's a base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
All right, Tim Elko, you came up big again.
RBI to
Thank
give him the lead. Good job to stay back on that one and
That
not
actually
roll over
really
on it.
helps.
Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. In the dirt. Throw to third. He's
Oh,
out.
come on! Come on!
Man at first with 1 gone. The designated hitter getting ready to hit. 1 for 4 with a triple last night.
Yeah, look at that ball spread. This guy can't pitch me a strike.
Fly ball out to
yeah.
right. Stevens.
Yeah, just run backwards.
And
Run
there's 2
backwards.
down.
Say the guy can't pitch me a strike, he pitches me a perfect pitch, and I can't take it
Coming
yard.
up to the dish for Birmingham.
Here we go.
Number 9.
Sinker,
Your turn right here.
sinker, slider, four-seam, cutter, circle change.
1-0.
Rolls away a little bit.
All right, that's a good eye right there.
Runner at second here and one away.
Good eye, good eye, good eye, good eye. Oh yeah.
Ball.
Good eye.
Patient
What
approach
an eye.
he's showing is part of why he's
Holy,
been so
this guy.
hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. Like others before
I should have
him,
swung
he
at that,
dominated
but,
both sides of the game in the
yeah.
amateur ranks. As always, the question for a
I
two-way
wasn't
player
ready.
is whether
I
that
wasn't ready.
prowess will
But
translate
now I
to the
am.
professional
Now
level.
I am. Here we go.
Can't come up with it. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second
Dude
out.
couldn't come up with it, and I still got thrown out.
Next
How
up
does
for the
that happen?
Barons, number 9.
All right, batting
Nobody out and a runner
340.
at first. Pitcher will
3.
wanna keep
Batting
this on the
average just
ground
went
for the
down in the
double
last
play.
2 games.
Foul ball there.
All right, here we go. I'll probably play one more game, maybe.
Right-hander kicks and deals.
Oh,
Strike
okay.
2.
0-2.
All right, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Swing
Run!
and a miss.
I can't. There's a runner on first.
Nice
Yeah,
job
that's-
behind the plate there.
It's gonna end my inning. was no help to this team, and
Nobody
yet
on
we
and
probably
2 outs.
still will
Coming
win.
to the dish for Knoxville.
Just how good
Jonathan
we are.
Long. Sky
That's
to
Tyler
left, and
Long.
this should do it.
It's a bomb.
I got it.
It's a bomb right to my
This one is over.
right fielder. Or
This
no,
is a
left
game to
fielder.
flush, no doubt. They got the win, but he made...
All right, let's go back to the clubhouse. Collect all my training and stuff. Level up my player. Look at the record. Look at the stats, and then probably hop into one more game. All right. Alright, we are the second in standings in the Southern League North. Yeah, we're right behind the guys we just played. Now, let's update some things here. Big game. Alright, I just want to update my speed on my pitching. Let's play one game against the Trash Pandas and become first in our thing here. And then, let's go. So I'm the starting pitcher for this game, so hopefully we can have another good performance like last time.
Pitcher, number 9, with a blend of raw talent.
I'm 1-0
The
so far
designated hitter, getting ready to hit.
this season when pitching. Holy, why does this fence look like it's so close?
And that's
1-0.
downstairs and outside.
I feel
Gives
I can
up
go
the
yard
walk,
here.
And now the first pitch to this hitter
But I probably
way
won't.
off the mark.
Hey, needs you right now. Here we go.
Ball.
That's smart pitching
Holy,
against a hitter
pitch
who
me a
uses
ball.
the whole field.
Pitch me
If
a
he can't
strike,
extend
buddy.
his arms, it's hard for him to hit the other way. Just missed.
Buddy, pitch me a strike right down the middle. Right here. Right here.
Fly ball to right. It falls in, and
Alright,
that's a hit.
drops in
The
fair.
runner turns at second. Here
a
comes
hit.
the throw. And he's safe. So it's
Safe.
first and third with one down. I
First
don't
and
think he
third
could
with
have
one
placed that one
down.
any
I'm gonna have to
better
get out of
if he
this
had
double
walked
play
into the
situation.
outfield and set it down. That one was in the pickoff move to first.
He's safe.
Alright. Beautiful that he didn't handle that. Because if he did,
Runners
I
are
was
at the
probably down.
corners, one away.
Runner, runner.
There goes the runner. This one to right. Reaches for it, but it falls in. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. In there, he's safe. Nice job of two-strike hitting there.
All right.
Didn't get overwhelmed.
What a way
He
to
choked
get
up
that
a bit
ball to
and
drop.
punched that one into the outfield for a base hit. Here comes the 0-1. Double steal attempt in the dirt. Throw to third. He's out.
what?
We're in the bottom of the
I
first.
swear I was there, but
Stepping to the plate
whatever.
for Rocket City, Matthew Lugo.
Hey. No ball. One strike.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
What a pitch, and let's put it right here.
This one is labeled.
Dang, he hit a homer off that, didn't he? Nope.
That one hops against the fence.
It's gonna bounce off the fence, you know. We're not gonna get her
Safe
in.
at second with a leadoff double.
Oh, not a
Everything
good
came together
start.
on that swing. Great job on the 0-2 count. Clearly recognized the pitch early out of the hand.
Let's go.
And give it a strong, balanced cut. Jorge Ruiz in the box
1-1.
now. No balls and a strike.
That's a ball.
He swings and
All
fouls
right.
one off.
So we got 2-2 count here. I'm gonna lay him one down here in the dirt. See if he goes.
Foul ball, another 2-2
Didn't really get to
coming.
where I wanted to. I'll lay one inside.
Here it comes. Not
Okay.
close
Low
with that
corner,
one.
almost hit him there. Let's elevate.
Skies it to
Curveball.
right field.
He rips
Veras
that. It's gonna be an out.
there to make the catch. Runner tags at second.
Runner's gonna make it to third.
And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
All right,
Just
we gotta
missed
be
that
better.
one a bit.
We gotta be better.
Half inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit. Next up
All
for
right.
the Trash Pandas, Brooks Lee. Really strong hitting performance recently. 15 straight games with a
As
knock.
we put it on the
Red hot.
inside
No ball.
corner,
2 strike.
now let's have him
0-2,
reach
rocks and fires.
outside.
Ball.
He didn't
On
reach.
0-2, he
Or
expanded
if I
the
go
zone,
inside.
but couldn't get the chase on that bender. We'll see how he attacks this next pitch. Pitch
All right.
misses. Counts full.
Let's
3
just
and
put it
2.
down the middle.
That curveball was way high. He clearly didn't release it properly. Runner on at third, one away. Fouled off again, still 3 and 2.
All right, he's a little bit just early.
Got him looking.
Bang! We
Fastball
get him
runs back
looking.
over the inside
Low corner. We get one
Here's the
strikeout
left
on the
fielder,
day.
Werner Blakely. Fastball in for a
Yep,
strike.
beautiful.
And a
Beautiful
breaking ball drops
pitch.
in for a strike. Not
Beautiful.
sure he was ready to hit. Took the first 2 pitches for
1 ball,
strikes.
2
Time
strikes.
for him to battle now. In the dirt, but blocked.
Got too excited.
And the runner stays
Got too
put.
excited. Yeah, let's put him on up here.
Swings
Top
through it
shelf.
for the K.
And he goes on
Back-to-back Ks. A
Sorry
double
for,
in the inning,
you know,
but the runner is stranded. We head to the
Screaming
second.
there,
The
but
Barons
you know, I
lead at 3.
got excited there. So
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming up to the dish for Rocket City, Rio Foster.
Hey.
They've got
Alright.
the 3-run lead, but
As
they
we
won't
get
keep
that
it
to
if they
go.
don't keep pitching well and aggressively too.
Ball 1. 1 ball. 1 strike.
all right, low corner here. Is it gonna go
1-1
there?
pitch
No, it
fouled
isn't.
away.
It's gonna go elevate all the way into the middle of the strike zone, and he almost crushed that.
And 1 and 2. Next
Ball 2.
offering is outside. It's a hit by
That's hit him.
pitch,
Take
and
it
the
back.
leadoff man aboard
That
to
is
start
terrible.
the inning.
That is terrible.
The
terrible
designated hitter,
pitching.
the next to hit.
I've pitched
High in the
27
air,
balls,
out to right, Veras.
and I've had one strikeout. Terrible.
One down.
Terrible on the day. Terrible. Terrible.
Caleb Ketchup digs in now. It's been a tough stretch at the plate.
Oh, yep.
Only 2
That's
hits
beautiful.
over the last 5
No ball.
games.
1 strike. No, that's a ball.
Swing, ground ball out to short.
All right, go
Balance
two.
speed, there's one. Double play. What a
Bang!
to end the
Let's
inning.
go. I just got carried by my
One
fielders
down.
there.
Stepping to the plate for
All right, here we go.
Birmingham, number 9.
We're 1 for 1 on the day.
Strike. Woo.
I'm early on that. I'm so early on that.
Swing and a miss.
And why
0-2 now.
why am I going on that? I'm too early and it's outside. Here we go.
Out to short. Lee.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
That's an out.
He's out of here.
Ah,
Bottom of the inning. Digging in, Matt Kootenai. That
That's
misses.
the ball.
1-0.
good stuff, bro. Hey, thanks, man.
Ball.
Yeah, I'll probably be streaming tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing.
That one misses.
No shot. No shot. No shot. That misses zone.
That just missed. Walked the batter on 4 pitches. And here's the catcher, Matthew Wood.
Oh my. And that's a strike. Let's go. We get back on track.
1-1.
This one's in the dirt.
Yeah, that guy steals. He's
Second,
there.
Not in time. He's there easily.
He's
And
there
now a
too
man
easy.
in scoring position.
All right, here we go.
Fouls one off, out of play, back to our left. Kootenai stands at second, nobody out. Swings at the
Bang! We get our second strikeout on the day.
Back to the top of the order here. Here's the third baseman, Matthew Lugo. Led off this game with a double. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
Okay,
Here's the center
I did
fielder,
not know
Jorge
that was
Ruiz.
a catch. I
And
was
a
like,
fastball
what
to
is
start
my
off.
fielder
That's strike
doing?
one.
He's
That's a
standing
hittable
there,
pitch, but
not
what
going
he
to the
was looking
bag.
for. Early in the count, it's okay to take
But we're
that.
good. We're good.
Off the plate, ball one. Great job to lay off that one on 0-2. Those big... And he
Yes!
strike
We get
3.
him.
That retires the
Get him the
side.
chase.
If a sergeant's trying to make you put up their platoon in your house, show them you mean business. Call the Third Amendment experts at Benson, Looper, and James today. Back here
One ball,
in
one
Rocket
strike.
City, bottom of the 4th. The lefty readies. Here's the 1-1.
Oh.
All right, a little early release
One
there.
strike.
That
That's
just
Corona.
missed.
No
reason to get
shot, bro.
over-aggressive in this
No
3-ball
shot.
count. They've been really quiet at the plate, so they need base runners first and foremost.
All right, we're gonna try the curve. Zero
That one
accuracy.
misses.
That's way
It's a
too
leadoff
high.
walk. Good, patient
Come
at bat
on.
right there. Maybe that'll help get things going.
Only our
So
second
here's the
walk. We've
cleanup
just been
hitter,
hit off
Werner
today.
Blakely. 0 for 1, struck out
One ball,
swinging
no
last time.
strike.
Okay.
That's a little bit
No,
low.
that's a ball.
This is a better approach than he showed the first time up when he struck out. He's working the count well.
All right, I
And
gotta
another
slow it
ball.
down.
Next pitch in for a strike.
Bang! That's
Nobody
down.
out and a runner at first.
That's down.
Fouls it off, and now 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike offering. Another coming up.
All right. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give him the exact same pitch, put her a
3-2
little
now.
lower.
Got the batter
We
swinging.
got him.
Swing went right over top of the curveball. Next to hit, Rio Foster. Turned on, but foul wide of
All right,
third.
foul. That's all right. That's all right. That means he's a little
The
early
0-1
on that
offering.
one.
Ball.
Oh, that's
He's shown
beautiful.
some excellent
Beautiful.
command in this game, and that's helped drive his success.
That's a
Really
ball.
putting the ball where he wants it to go.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him.
Hey!
The batter now, the designated hitter, number 2. That
That's a ball.
misses
All right.
the zone.
Here we go.
And that is ball 1.
2-0.
Rolls away a little.
Yeah. Get him.
To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a runner in scoring position.
All right, runner's in scoring position, but I'm just gonna give this to him right
This
down
one
the
is in
money.
there. Strike 1.
2-1.
We get one.
Ball 3.
Lee at second with
3-1.
2 away. Full count now.
All right.
3-2.
Here we go.
Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
Get him.
Gathers, throws to first.
You're out.
In time.
Holy, buddy.
Inning over on
How
the
long does it
designated
take you
hitter
to throw
now
a
at the plate.
ball?
1 for 2.
1 for 2. Batting 3, 4, 2. Bang.
Nice read.
Line drive, that's a base
I knew
hit.
that was.
Runner rounds
I knew
third,
that
on
was
his
going.
way to the plate. 1 run is in. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
All right, beautiful
So
pitch.
because of the injury, a replacement needed at third. Entering as the pinch runner, number 3. 1 out and runners on the corners. And next, the cleanup hitter, Tim Elko. Pitch runner breaking for second. Bouncer to the right side. Steps on the bag for 1. To second, tag, safe. So they get one at first, but can't complete the double play. A run comes in on the play.
All right, terrible base running
Wilfred
so far.
Barris getting ready to hit.
All right, nobody's on the bag.
In the air to the right. Makes the grab. They
All right,
limit the damage here.
we're winning. All right,
Bottom half of the
it's
fifth,
5-0.
And the Trash Panda's batting.
5-0.
And that's in for a strike.
Hey! Catch up.
Down 0-2, swings through it. Once again,
Catch
he's
up.
ahead
I'm sorry,
0-2,
bro.
And he's got the power.
I gotta
to
sit you down.
Swing and a miss. That's a K. And
Caleb
he looks to have
Ketchup
picked up
cannot
right
get
where
it
he
done.
left off. And now the first baseman, Matt Kootenay, worked a walk in the first trip to the plate.
1.
0-1 now. That one ripped into right center.
Ripped. Yeah, that's gonna get
It
to the
one
gap.
runs off the wall. Could be trouble.
Go 3, go 3, go
And
3.
into second with one away. That's a double.
All right. We're
Couldn't have timed
good.
it up
We're good.
any better than that. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked.
Ball one.
Might be a chance for them to start working their way
One
back
ball,
into
no
this thing.
strike.
Good pitching there, putting it a bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power.
All right.
Bottom of the
Here we
zone,
go.
called strike.
All right, as he swings down the line.
Ball 2.
Okay,
Great
we
job
can't.
to see change
we
up
cannot
out of the
be
hand and
throwing-
lay off it.
Three
Far
balls,
inside,
two
nearly
strikes.
clipped the batter. That'll back him up a bit. Gets him swinging.
Hey!
That wasn't an
Beautiful
overpowering
pitching.
fastball, just low 90s, but he found a way to get it by him, even in a hittable location.
Let's go.
More than one way to get a strikeout. Lugo, in the box again, takes a strike. Just
No.
missed.
Oh, come on.
1-1.
Swinging a foul, pushed off
All right.
to the right.
All right.
Runner at second with 2 down. That
Touch it.
one not close.
Nope.
2-2.
Dang.
Struck the batter out
Bang.
without a swing.
He
Back-to-back Ks.
is
Continues
outta
to roll on the
here.
mound. Back now for the bottom
I've
of
been
the
replaced.
sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Hitoki Kato. And with a lefty at the dish, this could be a tall task for the new arm, allowing a batting average over
Come on,
300 against
man.
left-handed hitters this year. One out, runners
All right,
at first
sinker.
and second.
Curveball, circle change. Nothing above 90 miles an
Swing and a
hour.
miss. 0-2.
Well, I guess the
No
sinker's
balls, 2 strikes.
94 miles an hour. He's probably gonna go off speed because that's all he has.
Swings and misses.
I don't know why I'm
Struck him out.
swinging in the dirt. I got struck.
The
Simulate to
designated
end
hitter,
of game.
number 9, gave them a good performance at the plate and on the hill.
All right, we get 10
Certainly not his finest
strikeouts,
hour, at least at the plate,
2
but he pitched well
singles,
enough to
1
offset
RBI,
that. I'm sure he'll want some better
22,
ABs next
21
time, though.
strikeouts, and 2-0 record when pitching. It's been pretty good. All right, we're gonna return to the clubhouse. I just want to thank everybody who tuned into this stream and watched the stream. Any subscribers or people that subscribed from this stream, I thank you. And we're 6-4, so I'll probably stream tomorrow some more of this. Let's see if we can add anything to our fastball. We get one more velocity point. But thanks for tuning in. See you next time.